Friends, as you know that trigonometric ratios have an important role in trigonometry. The angle may lie in first quadrant, in second quadrant, in third quadrant, and in fourth quadrant. Today, in this session, I will let you know the easy method to find the trigonometric ratios of an angle if the angle lies in the first quadrant. Suppose angle in the first quadrant is 0 degree or 0 radian, 30 degree or pi by 6 radian, 45 degree or pi by 4 radian, in 60 degree or pi by 3 radians, 90 degree or pi by 2 radians. In case of sine, you start writing from 0 to 4 below the angle. That is, below 0 you write 1, 0 below 0 you write 0, below 30 you write 1, below 45 you write 2, below 60 you write 3, below 90 you write 4. In case of cos, you reverse it. That is, below 90 degree you write 0, below 60 degree you write 1, below 45 degree you write 2, below 60 degree you write 3, and below 0 you write 4. Since in case of tan, you know that tan is sine divided by cos. Therefore, in this tan, we will write 0 by 4. Below 30 degree, we will write 1 by 3. Below 45, we will write 2 by 2. Below 60 degree, we write 3 by 1. And below 90 degree, we will write 4 by 0. Now, to find the value of sine and cos in 0, if the angle is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree or 90 degree, you divide the digit written below this by 4. That is, here it will be 0 by 4. Here it will be 1 by 4. Here it will be 2 by 4. Below 60 degree, it will be 3 by 4. Or below 90 degree, it will be 4 by 4. Similarly, in case of cos, below 90 degree, it will be 0 by 4. Below 60 degree, it will be 1 by 4. Below 45 degree, it will be 2 by 4. Below 30 degree, it will be 3 by 4. Or below 0 degree, it will be 4 by 4. Now, to find the trigonometric ratios of sine and cos, you take the under root of the digit which are written below the angles. That is, in case of sine, under root of 0 by 4, it will be 0. Therefore, sine 30 is 0 degree. In case of 30, under root of 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. Similarly, here, under root of 2 by 2 is upon 1 upon under root 2. Therefore, value of sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. Therefore, similarly, under root of 3 by 4 is root 3 by 2. Therefore, value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Under root of 4 by 4, it is 1. Therefore, value of sine 90 is 1. Similarly, in case of cos, you take the under root of this, whatever digit written under the angle. Therefore, now you see that in case of 0, cos it will be 1. Therefore, cos 0 is 1. In case of this, it is root 3 by 2. Therefore, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Now, below 45 degree, it will be 1 upon root 2. Therefore, angle of cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. Here, it is 1 by 2. Therefore, cos 60 is 1 upon 2. Similarly, in case of 0 upon 4, it is 0. Therefore, cos 90 is 0. Therefore, you have seen that to find the value of sine and cos of an angle, If the angle is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, it is very easy to find the trigonometric ratios of sine and cos. In case of tan, whatever the digit written below the angle, you take the under root. That is, if 0 upon under root of 0 upon 0 is 0, therefore tan 0 is 0. Under root of 1 upon root 3 is 1 upon root 3. Therefore, tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Under root of 2 by 2 is 1. Therefore, tan 45 is 1. Under root of 3 by 1 is equal to root 3. Therefore, tan 60 is root 3. Under root of 4 upon 0 is infinite. Therefore, value of tan 90 is infinite. So, it is clear that to find the trigonometric ratios of an angle of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 degree and 90 degree, in case of sine, cos and tan, it is very easy. Now, as you know that reverse of sine is the cosec. Therefore, cosec 30 is 1 upon 0, that will be infinite. Cosec 30 is 2, cosec 45 will be root 2, cosec 60 will be 2 upon root 3 and cosec 90 is again 1. Similarly, you know that sec is the reciprocal of cos. Therefore, when we know the value of cos, if these angles are there, we can easily find the sec of these angles, that is sec 0 degree, sec 30 degree, sec 45 degree, sec 69 and sec 90. Similarly, as you know that cot is the reciprocal of tan. Since tan 0 is 0, therefore cot 0 will be infinite. Tan 30 is root 3, therefore cot 30 will be root 3. Tan 45 is 1, therefore cot 45 is also 1. Tan 60 is root 3, therefore cot 60 will be 1 by root 3. Similarly, tan 90 is infinite, therefore cos 90 will be 0. Therefore, you have seen that it is very easy to find the trigonometric ratios if the angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now, we come to the other. Suppose it is not clear the angle is then. Suppose sine 30, sine theta is equal to 1 by 2. Now, we want to find the trigonometric ratios of cos theta, tan theta, sec theta, cosec theta, and so on. It is very easy. Find and draw a triangle. Let this angle is theta. Since you know that sine is nothing but a perpendicular or hypotenuse, therefore in this case it will be 1, it will be 2. Therefore, this is under root 2 square of 2, that is 1, it will be under root 3. By Pythagoras theorem, you can find the base very easily, it will be root 3. Now, in case of cos, therefore cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, therefore cos theta will be root 3 by 2. Tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base, therefore in this case it will be 1 upon root 3. Cot theta is equal to base upon perpendicular, therefore it will be base is root 3, perpendicular is 1, it is root 3. Sec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. In this case, hypotenuse is 2, base is 3, root 3, therefore it will be root 2 upon root 3. Cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse is 2, perpendicular is 1, therefore it is 2 by 1, that is 2. Suppose tan theta is given. Let tan theta is equal to 2 by 3. And we have to find the trigonometric ratios of sine, cos, sec, cosec, and cot. In this case, again, draw a triangle. Let this angle is theta. Tan is perpendicular upon base, therefore it will be 2. Base will be 3. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse will be 3 square, that is 9, 2 square, that is 4, 9 plus 4, that is root 13. Therefore, in case of sine, then if tan theta is 2 by 3, then sine theta will be, sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, perpendicular is 2, base hypotenuse is root 3, it will be 2 upon root 3, 13. Similarly, cos theta, it will be base upon hypotenuse, that is, it will be 3 upon root 13. Cot theta is equal to, cot is base upon perpendicular, therefore it will be 3 by 2. Sec theta, hypotenuse upon base. In this case, hypotenuse is root 13, base is 3, therefore 13 upon root 13 upon 3. And cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. In this case, hypotenuse is 13, perpendicular is 2, therefore it will be 13, root 13 upon 2. Therefore, in this session, you have learned how to find the trigonometric ratios of an angle if the angle lie in the first quadrant. In the next session, I will let you know to find the trigonometric ratios of an angle if the angle lies in second quadrant, third quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant. Thank you.